This.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Perfect.
It's Thursday. It's Korner's Pregame.
Where's my clock? E404 button. Shoot the beat.
Oh, way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away, right away, come away. Where cotton's king and men are chattels, Union boys will win the battles. Right away, come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam. Away, away, we'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie. Way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away, right away, come away. Where cotton.
Kate, I feel like I have not officially said this. I've tiptoed around it. Kate, will you marry me?
Do I have to answer now? Or
No, you have time. You can think about it. You can think about a way to say no without hurting my feelings if you want.
Oh my
lovely,
God.
I'll send you a letter.
Just don't even.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Oh boy, I'll always love hearing Union Dixie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Korner's Pregame. I am your host, Jerry Clem. Returning, of course, is marketing wizard in the Pat's jersey, Mr. Pat. Also host of the Tailgate on the Quad Pod, rocking those sweet Yeats official shades, Mr. Kev himself. Oh boys, but yeah, perfect. Shameless promo. Mine should be in tomorrow, I guess. Like the shipping, holy crap! I got to give these guys some credit. I ordered
It's so fast.
I ordered mine after the show. I'm like, it says tomorrow. I might get them for my camping trip, even though I'm not gonna bring them because I'm not an idiot. But yeah, I ordered the what did I order? The Chapo. I ordered the classics. No, that's what you're wearing right now. The classics. What did I order?
Do we know where they're based out of?
Yeah, no, but I will plug these guys like crazy.
Let's see. Tampa, Florida.
I ordered the devices in the aqua colorway. I might order another pair of. I might order the Chapos in the blackout colorway as well. I am a big fan. I love them. So
I ordered these, the Wheelin' and Dealin's, which are no longer in my possession. I gave them to someone.
that boy.
And then the Midnight Sky are coming in tomorrow.
Ooh.
And we also sent Vinny his Kong Bong that I promised to send him like 3 weeks ago.
Finally.
And I did all that on the way to the gym. I was just super productive yesterday.
There you go.
Did we ever get our intern a Kong?
No.
What, from the Shoot Strike Spray Cranberry? Shit.
Yeah.
That poor kid would get a sugar rush and a half. Oh, by the way, our intern is on vacation today, so he will
No,
be
we
not.
hired him.
And then I rehired him when Kevin wasn't looking. But he's director of interns, so it's going to be a long battle. He works with the
Kevin, if I actually wanted to fire Samir, I would have to find a reason. But I don't have one, so he's done a good job. Although, while on vacation, he forgot to tweet out the Ask Corner Booth tweet.
That's okay.
Wow. While on vacation.
Wow. Slipping up. Oh, my God. Yep. I hate putting on a hat right after a shower, but my hair looks so weird after I don't, if I don't style it or throw a hat on. So. Boys, we made it to Thursday. It's almost Memorial Day weekend. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I show up at a house. I work today. I show up at a house. I look around, look at the customer, like, sir, this ain't fitting on one truck. And the guy almost had a damn heart attack in front of me. That's just how my day went.
Yeah. Having to work Memorial Day is always my favorite part of Memorial Day weekend. It's,
Kev, I think you should put up our favorite banner.
That's only when he's talking about his military time. But
Well, he's a veteran.
yeah, it's not like it's Veterans Day, but I've also worked every fucking Veterans Day since I moved back home. I've yet to get an actual holiday off except Christmas Day.
Oh boy. Boys, what are we drinking tonight?
Mango White Claw.
Ooh, I'm drinking a watermelon kiwi Truly right now.
Wow.
I'm drinking a Sam Adams Porch Rocker.
Ooh, solid. Always good. I have a couple of heavy hitters in the bullpen. I'm just starting off light.
I'm not gonna lie.
Then
The summer, seasonal, the normal summer ale compared to Porch Rocker, I like so much more.
Oh, I did too. Also, there's this one place in the vineyard that makes their fish and chips. The beer batter is made with the Sam Summer Ale. That's the beer they use, which is incredible. But I have to throw a shameless plug to one of my favorite breweries, Bad Sons Brewing, here in Derby, Connecticut. This is Dubalicious. This is their newest beer. It is fucking incredible. It's so good. I don't even need to pour it into glass.
I have two more beers also. I have the Sam Adams Lawn Chair Lager.
Oh, that's a good one. I've had that before, actually.
And then I have a surprise third one from my favorite brewery.
I have a surprise third one as well from my favorite brewery. But I also have this one. This is my go-to local beer. This is Stone Brewing Buena Vista. It is a salt lime lager. Also, the Dia de los Muertos skull in the front is always so cool. But it's really good and expensive and has less calories than a Bud Light. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I think the guys at Craft Brewed Sports, because I hopped on their live stream yesterday, were a little concerned with what I was drinking when I hopped on.
I mean, don't they know who you are and what you like to drink?
Yeah, I just hopped on and started drinking Jim Beam from the bottle.
Jesus.
Just vintage, see, the people who don't know us would be like, damn, that's terrifying. No, there was one time an episode where me, Kevin, and our director of marketing, Shannon, were just slamming back whiskey while we were all watching Kevin watch our intern debate each other about Skinner versus Allman Brothers. By the way, Skinner all day.
Don't really remember that, but it's
I love. No, it was a great episode. Still one of the greatest text messages of all time. He's rambling. Should I get more whiskey? Best text message I've ever got from a coworker ever.
She knows me. I grew up.
I know, but she didn't know how long this was gonna go, so she said, "Should I go refill my glass?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I feel like the answer for our show, "Should I refill my drink?" is always yes.
Yeah, always. That's why instead of, if you think you're only going to drink 2, bring 3. If you only think you're going to drink 3, bring 4. It's just the way it goes.
Even if you're a viewer, just sit there with a 12-pack.
I found out some of my dad's friends watch this show. Like one of them sits down with his wife and they watch the show on Thursdays because they think we're fucking hilarious, which I think is so awesome. I don't even know they like sports, and they're like, "Yeah, we watch you guys, and you guys are hysterical." I'm like, "That's so awesome." I feel so honored.
I'm not knocking their relationship, but that sounds like the most depressing date night ever. Sitting down and listen to us just yell at each other.
Also, but here's the thing: it's a Thursday. One's a teacher, one's a mate, one is one of the heads of a Parks and Rec department. So they have to get up for work the next day. So and they have kids. So basically, they get watching that on their laptop is kind of a nice way to blow off some steam. I'm not knocking them for it.
How old are their kids?
8 and 5.
I'm sorry if they've heard anything I've ever said.
Okay, no, these kids have grown up around me on this street. They also my block, Kevin, you figured this out already. My block is very tight knit. So everybody's kids know everybody's kids, everybody's parents know everyone's kids. It's a very tight knit street. Kevin came to my house for a Halloween party, and 18 of my neighbors are there, and one of them walked up and handed me a 4-pack of triple IPAs and just said, "Here you go." He goes, "Happy late birthday." I'm like, "It's 5 months late." He goes, "Nope, here it is."
They make triple IPAs.
Yeah, that's why I died the day after the Halloween party.
Oh, you know what
tequila.
You know what we all have to special order and drink on a live stream?
What?
Snake Venom.
Oh, yes.
Is that the one with the snake in the bottle?
No, I don't believe so.
It's something else.
67.5 ABV.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's the world's strongest beer.
The highest
my
alcohol
Google
beer
just
I've
snake
had.
venom. Jesus Christ. Not even.
The highest
Yes.
alcohol. Yes, Yeats.
YeatsOfficial.com.
Yeah.
Promo code Corner Booth. Where the fuck are the banners?
That's from
Promo code.
our favorite member of the chairgating crew.
They retweeted this one. I was surprised.
I know. Well, I mean, our ongoing beef with Rattlesnake continues, but his co-host is cool, so it's okay.
Don't say ours. I have never
Yeah.
spoken to him really.
Oh no,
Neither
no,
have
I still have his it's so funny. I'm just happy he's back because I love yelling at him during I used to love yelling at him during board meetings before Kevin got upgraded to where he is.
I also love the idea that Kevin's mom mistakes Kevin with Rattlesnake. I still think that's just like the most like absent parent thing ever. Is you just see like another person with a mullet like working at the same job, and you're like, "That's my son. I'm so proud of him. I never knew he cared about NASCAR, but like here we are."
She's like, well, he did go to Alabama.
When did my son move to Texas?
Oh, I can't wait till the day I move far away and I just post on Facebook about it. And she's like, when the fuck did you move? I'm just going to lie and say I never moved back home after graduating college.
Move out to California. Oh, yeah, I never moved after graduating college. I actually went to UCLA.
Yeah, that's where he got it. Jesus.
Just Photoshop a diploma.
Yeah, right. All right, so I have off before we get into anything sports. I have a sports memorabilia question for you guys. What is the one thing you've bought, like any kind of fan gear, Kevin? I think I know your answer because I think it was with you or talking to you when you bought this, where you bought something like a fan gear, sports team memorabilia, something. You bought it and you instantly were like, shit, I could have gotten away with not buying this. So I was thinking about this today with my hat from last week where I was suckered in to a memorabilia store at the mall and I saw this and I've been looking for this Diamondbacks World Series hat for so long and I got it. But I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Like, I mean, I don't regret this hat. I love this hat. I wear it all the time. But
I think like a $60 Nike Barcelona t-shirt. Like
for a t-shirt.
It felt really like comfortable, but it was like $60. And then like the second time I watched it got a rip in it. And then like after that, I lost it. Like I don't know where it is, but it's like I wore it maybe like 3 total times.
Jesus. All right. By the way, if you are watching, let us know in the comments what is one sports memorabilia item you regret buying, or you're just mind blown you spent that much money on it. Mine's easy. October of this year, I was still a little chunky after COVID, and I couldn't fit into my Carson Wentz jersey. So I bought another one. I actually got like a sweet deal on it. It was $67 after all the Fanatics points I had. But I regret it because I should have just bought like Miles Sanders or Fletcher Cox or something because it would have last longer. But yeah, that's the one. I still have it. I wore it 6 times total, and honestly, it was up for literally the day, 2 weeks before he got traded. That the jersey guarantee that Fanatics has expired. I was so pissed. I was so mad.
Mine's probably my Larry Bird jersey. Honestly, I just don't wear it enough.
I knew it was the Bird jersey.
I feel like
I just don't wear it. I mean, I like on the live stream. I started just wearing florals,
which is a good look for you, by the way.
Thank you.
Or suburban dad. I dig it.
Yeah, exactly.
The Alabama floral, big supporter of that, especially when we went out the other week, and the bartender was like, "Oh, you must be an Alabama fan."
I mean,
with my Alabama mask on too. What gave it away?
The first time I hung out with Kevin, this dude shows up in an Alabama baseball jersey, fitted jeans, and cowboy boots. That was respectable.
By the way, I want to specify they weren't skinny jeans. They were like boot cut jeans. Okay, I just want to specify. I do not have the body for
wearing fitted jeans. I will clarify. I always wear fitted jeans. I'm not going to act like I don't. So, no judgments here.
This was actually a Christmas present. My sister got it for me.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Amanda.
One of the biggest fans of our show.
I actually don't know if she watches the live stream.
I mean, if she did, she'd probably want to strangle you sometimes.
Nah, it's fine.
I feel like that's standard though.
I mean, my family just watch. My family, unfortunately, are usually either working or out, so they watch the replay of this. My mother will sometimes catch the end when she comes home from work, and she's usually yelling at me for something stupid I said, or she's like, "Dude, are you serious right now with that take? You sound like you're slurring your words." I'm like, "No."
Well, when you're halfway in the bag and you start talking about like anything sports related. You're bound to make a hot take.
Yo, fair. I also gotta
Exactly.
give a quick shout out to my work manager Eric. Shout out to Eric. Got me approved for my 4-day vacation. I get a text at 5:00 instead of the work tomorrow text. I get, hey man, we don't need you tomorrow. Your vacation got approved. Enjoy your weekend. I'm like, let's go.
Wow, nice.
Oh my god, he would. Also, I have like a good soldier vibe at my job. So like when they say, hey man, we need you to go and help on this other job. I know you're shot, but we need your help. I'm usually the first one who will just get in my car and go after my other job's over. So, yeah, shout out to my manager Eric today. He definitely came through the clutch one right now. So I'm in full vacation mode.
See, I got the opposite experience because Monday was my birthday.
Okay.
And I don't work Tuesdays.
Happy birthday, Pat!
Thank you. So I requested my birthday off, and I'm like, oh, sick prank, because Tuesdays, like I'd never go in on Tuesdays, so I'm gonna get like a little like weekend. I checked the schedule like a week before that time actually like went by. No, they just flipped my day off. So instead of having like my normal day off, they just replaced it with my like requested time off. I was like, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. So like I went in the next day and they're like, oh, did you get banged up last night? I was like, no, because I had to come here. Like,
I've had people ask me that before about like after big, like people know I had big stuff happening, and they're like, oh, did you get fucked up? I'm like, I'm here at work, slick.
Man, it doesn't mean you didn't get fucked up. You just might be violently hungover.
Oh, well, okay. So Kevin, your least favorite moment in my history, February 4th, 2018. I basically had to drive home after one of the greatest events in my sports life ever. 2, I had to go to a mandatory training meeting company wide the next day, and they're like, "Oh man, congratulations! Did you get messed up last night for your birds?" I'm like, "No, shithead, I'm here. I show up hungover. I'm a fucking grunt here. I would have gotten fucked. I was at an insurance company, man. They would have canned my ass for that." Actually, that's a lie. I probably showed up hungover about 15, 14 times after that. But, one of all the big bosses were there, so I didn't want to look completely sick.
Yeah, that Super Bowl, I got so screwed up. I threw a beer bottle at a fence, but missed the fence and hit the church that was behind the fence.
Well, that's going to hell.
Yeah, I remember it was like we all like went outside and like a couple Pats fans that were there, like we're all like pissed, and then everyone else, there were no Eagles fans, but they were just like egging us on, and so I was like, fuck. So I took a beer bottle and went to like throw it at the fence, but like just like 10 feet over, and heard it shatter on the opposite side, and like the homeowner was like, hey man, like that's a church. I'm like, yeah, I guess we gotta go. So like my DD just like rounded us up and took us back.
Jesus. Yeah. That was back when like Super Bowl's always been weird when it comes to like getting together with friends, because all my friends are spread out. Like I have you guys up in Massachusetts. I have some of my friends who live in New York City now. I have some friends who have their own little friend group a couple towns over, and I have a couple of friends who don't really watch football. I have friends that have families. Oh my god, my cat just tried to suicide bomb my knees. Basically, I'm always spread out trying to scramble to get a Super Bowl party together. So every year it's always a wild card of who I got coming over. That year I went to a buddy's friend's house. So I was a guest at that home, and I was the only Eagles fan there. So they were all staring at me, watching me for reactions. So, and we have a surprise guest today, as I just caught the little fur ball.
Okay.
America, say hello to my little knucklehead ghost. Go say hello to the people.
You're manhandling that cat.
Because he is a psychopath.
Whoa, your cat's exposed butthole was just on camera, man. Have we crossed over into OnlyFans already?
That's only West Virginia. No, he took a all-day nap, so I'm the first one home today. So, I get stuck with the loads of energy that he has. He's a good boy, though. He's just crazy, like his pop. But I found out a couple weeks ago, boys and girls, that he is going to grow up to almost 25 pounds and almost 3 feet in length, which means I'm going to be dropping about $300 a month on food for this cat.
That cat's
I would
length
like
is almost as tall as Kevin.
Fuck you. No.
Kevin, you can ride him like a horse.
At least I have 2 working knees and decent balance, fucker.
All right, fair.
I would also like to point out that I got a texter this. Tell him to show the cat, the single most important member of this live stream. And then as you grab goes, I love him.
Wow.
Oh my god.
We should just do a live stream once. Just put save it in my desk, put ghosts at your desk, and just leave them for an hour.
Well,
See what happens.
He has, I think, worse ADHD than me. So I put him down for 30 seconds, and he would bounce around the desk. He might take out the monitor over here. He might knock over the microphone. He's currently playing with a beer cap that he somehow got off my desk from the beer I had while I was waiting to start up. So that's happening. He has one of his mice down here too.
What do you mean waiting to start up? You got here 2 minutes before we were supposed to go live.
I sat down here and it was like trying to fix my laptop. When I started up, iMessage doesn't kick up fast enough. So I'm waiting there trying to, for 5 minutes, getting everything set up. I was cleaning off my desk. I was down here working last night. And actually trying to do stuff on my computer. And I'm trying to clean stuff up. I was drinking a Buena Visa, which are bottle caps. And I guess I knocked the cap over and I flicked it at him because he loves playing with them. And he's still playing with it now. So, yes, that is my explanation for that one. Even though there's a pencil, there's a toy mouse, there's a string, normal cat toys. Nope, beer cap. That's his favorite.
Okay, do you guys want to talk about some sports?
Yeah, let's do it. We're 21 minutes in.
Did you see the Pirates-Cubs game today?
I did not catch any baseball yet.
Oh, my God. The single greatest play I've ever seen.
Oh, was that the one that was on overtime? Oh, my God, I saw this.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, this is
I saw this on TikTok.
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Matt Sands for sending me this, but oh, my Lord. The lack of awareness here is incredible. This guy's awareness rating in 2K in MLB The Show should be a -4 after this. Who's the first baseman?
The Pirates are so bad.
Oh, I know. Whoever the first baseman for the Pirates should literally have their brain checked. I love Rizzo. He's dying here. And the fact they even get the guy at first.
Yeah.
How are you a Major League Baseball player? You are a professional. And you don't know to do that. I could make that out.
Oh, sweet Lord Jesus.
2 outs. Just step on first. All you got to do.
I understand if you're a little bit off the bag, just trying to tag him instead of running, trying to get the first in case he beats you out. But once he stops or turns around, just go back and step on first.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I want to complain about my life as a Diamondbacks fan, but then as a Pirates fan, I'd have to watch that. That looks like something that you'd see out of the show if you drop your controller and the power shuts off.
Or your cat turns off your Xbox.
Shh. Happened one damn time. It's not even this cat. It's the other one.
Fair. I love the jokes about it, though. The Pirates are a bad little league team. Is my favorite thing. That's really what they are.
We also talk about how 6 months ago, or no, 7 years ago, the Pirates were a legitimate contender almost every year. When they had McClutchin and Alvarez and all those dudes.
Oh wow! When they had the MVP winner, they were good. Wow!
Oh my God! Well, I mean,
actually, look at the Angels.
They're a meme of a baseball team at this point.
They have the best player in baseball almost year in, year out.
And the most exciting player in baseball.
One of the most gifted all-around baseball players that we've seen in years.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't win a damn game. It's hysterical.
They also have, what's his face, the third baseman? What's his damn name? He's one of the top 20 baseball players in the league right now, too. That's really bad. I can't remember the guy's name. He came from Washington. And then you also have Ohtani. Rendon, yeah. And Ohtani. It's
one of the most gifted players we've seen in years.
Exactly. Hitting pitching. Guy throws 100 off the mound and then hits curveballs opposite field for home runs.
He pitches 88. He throws 88 pitches and then goes into right field.
Which is just amazing. Make baseball more like Little League again. Let's do this. I just
Exhausting.
if there was ever a team that I think should just relocate, it's the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They have a gorgeous park, but there is no reason the Angels because the Dodgers have such a dominant hole in LA. They are like, oh my god, like the Clippers, like they're a meme. They never put it together. I think the franchise is cursed.
I mean, it's like that with all LA sports, though. They all have, for every major sport except hockey, they have two teams, and it's always one. Like in New York, yeah, the Yankees are a more popular team, but Mets fans are diehard fans. They're sometimes good, but lose in heartbreaking fashion. The Rangers and the Islanders, both diehard fans. Rangers a little more popular. Nets and Knicks. Nets are better. Knicks are more popular. But with and the Jets and Giants both suck, but they have passionate fans. With LA, it's like the good team has the passionate fans, and that's it. Like no one gives a fuck about the second team. Even with football now, the Rams and the Chargers, they don't care about the Chargers in LA.
Yeah, they need to move back to San Diego. I'm sorry, that fan base.
Nope, that's never happening. They're never moving back to San Diego. That city's pissed at them.
Oh, yeah, I know. Because it sounds much better. San Diego Chargers. Also, that's a gorgeous city.
Move to Oakland. Fuck it. Chargers. Go to Oakland.
Chargers. I'm actually kind of down with that. But like Dodgers fans are so rabid they beat a Giants fan to a fucking coma. Those scumbags in Chavez Ravine.
Well, every city who actually cares about sports has done that.
Oh yeah. No, I just love pointing out the fact that Dodgers fans are horrible people. LA is one of those teams. LA should be more like Miami when they're trying to be more like New York when it comes to sports. Yeah. Miami only has one team per sport, and it works. Not all their teams are great. Marlins, even though they made the playoffs last year.
Also, they have the best city connected jersey. Whatever the hell baseball is calling them.
Yeah,
those things are fire.
Fucking mint. I mean, Kev, you want to throw those up on the screen in a minute? Go for it. I honestly, if I was a Marlins fan, I would have had my order pre-ordered already. I want to know what Arizona's going to do for their version of that jersey because, honestly, I'm kind of excited because throw some teal in there, maybe some of that the tribal stuff. I don't even know, but Diamondbacks always get good jerseys anyway. But
so here's what the Diamondbacks should do for their jerseys.
Okay. This is gonna be
bring back purple and teal. One of the best colorways in all of sports, but kind of take a little bit from the Coyotes Kachina jerseys.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
Bring a little bit from those. Don't directly copy them, but it'd be perfect.
Also, for the hats, use these. I'm sorry, these are the most this Diamondbacks hat is one of the best baseball hats ever made, and those jerseys are fucking gasoline.
Is the City Connect stuff? Is there a reason behind it, or is it literally just hey, please give the organization more money?
It's hey, the NBA's doing this and it's kind of successful, and we want money.
Well, for most teams, I mean, Minnesota's first attempt at theirs was hysterical. It was that all gray jersey where the names were gray too.
Jeez. I forgot about that. I thought you were talking about the Purple Rain jerseys.
Those were terrible too.
Whoa.
No. The away jerseys were fire. The home jerseys were ugly as hell.
Let's actually see.
But no, the North Star ones, the black and lime green, those are fucking gas. I love those. I actually want to buy an Anthony Edwards one. Literally just the North Star, black as mint, just lime green lettering. It's beautiful.
Let's see if these leaked.
Did you
guys Red Sox City Connects are terrible, by the way.
Aren't those the Patriot, the marathon ones?
Yeah, they were terrible.
Those are ugly.
Did you say they were growing on you though, Kev?
I said they looked better on the field.
I will agree with that. They look like really bad UCLA jerseys.
Yeah, it's terrible. Wow, for once, a jersey hasn't leaked. I'm not seeing. A leak for the Diamondbacks one. That sucks.
And they're probably going to – I mean, also the fact that Diamondbacks have been a disgrace for the last month and a half. So
I think it's also no one really cares enough to leak the Diamondbacks. I'm sorry.
True. I mean, we're a
No one
mid-market.
cares.
I'm not knocking it. Like, listen, I love my team, and I'm proud of – like, you're a Diamondbacks fan? I'm like, yeah, proud of it. And they're like, cool. I never got the F you, you're a Diamondbacks fan. I always get like, that's dope, man. Good for you. I'm like, okay, awesome. Thank you. And no, once at a Mets game, I walked in wearing a Justin Upton All-Star jersey, and a guy told me to go fuck myself. But then again, he had his guts spilling out of his polo with a really crappy-looking Mets logo here, so I was not really complaining. I'm like, all right, buddy, I'm here with my grandparents and my little cousins, so you can kiss my ass.
And was it in New York?
Yes, it was in Citi Field. Also, Mets fans at night games are worse than day game. Mets fans are the nicest people on the planet. Night game Mets fans are assholes. I wanted to fight half of them in that game last time I went. I was like, we were losing too. I think that was the point of the 2019 season where our season went belly up. No pun intended. It was like that was the series that sent us under. Yeah, that was who's their really good who's their second baseman that's like nasty? What's his name? It was like his breakout series. And I was just like, okay. Oh, McNeil. It was McNeil's like breakout series. I was just like, okay. All right, yeah. I just want to go home now. I'm sober and this hurts.
True. Oh, also, speaking of teams you're a fan of, Jared.
Oh, boy.
Did you hear about the Timberwolves?
I mean, I thought you were talking about the Penguins. I was like, all right, hockey's dead.
No, I'm not going to dance in your grave yet. You're only a fan during the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter. You're upset for like 2 weeks, and then you move on.
I'll take the McAfee approach, saying hockey is officially over in my head. I'm going to not talk about it until next October.
But did you hear about the Timberwolves sale?
I did not hear.
The minority owners are pissed and suing, or they're trying to break up the sale.
Oh, God, what happened now?
It violates their agreement for their minority ownership stake. If Glenn Taylor's going to sell, they are supposed to be given the right to sell first.
Oh, wow.
I just want Glenn Taylor gone. Is that too much to ask? This man is fucking horrible. He basically banned Kevin Garnett from our franchise.
And then he messed up. He wouldn't sell to Kevin Garnett. And then he even messed up selling the team. Can he do anything right?
Prove like mental insanity so my brain, so my heart can heal. Like, thank God we have a good head coach finally and a good core roster. I think when we had Cat, D'Lo, and all playing, and Beasley, I think we're winning. We were like 12 or 15 games over 500. We only played like 18 games with all of them, but shit, we were really good with them. So I'm like, okay, it's optimism for next year. We'll get like some crappy pick. It's fine because there's for some reason there's like some like clause where we'll get a pick somehow. I don't know. NBA draft is weird to me, but fuck, damn it! I hate Glenn Taylor. He's ruined my favorite basketball team every year since I was like, fuck, I don't know, 10 years old.
True. That's fair. I just noticed that and thought it was interesting.
Kev, you got me upset, man. Come on.
All right, fine. More sports sales might be going through soon.
Ooh.
Rumors are the McCaskey family is considering selling the Bears. And my one thing on that is they're going to make way more money than they should. Just because the Bears have been around for 100 years.
You guys want to pitch in for a bit on the Bears?
Sure, I will give you $5.
I got 20, so like...
I'll throw in 50. Fuck it. I literally just want to write double doink somewhere in this new stadium.
In the seats.
Do that, immediately sell the team.
Yeah,
with
right.
the condition it has to stay.
I have like two of my closest friends are Bears. I have two really close friends who are Bears fans, and one actually watches the show religiously. So I got a shout out to my boy Spencer. But oh my God, like you mentioned double doinking from a Bears fan, they still don't forgive you for that shit. They're like, I want Cody Parkey's head in a steak. I'm like, oh boy.
Speaking about football, did you guys see that Todd Gurley was in Detroit for the day?
Most Detroit signing ever.
Yeah. I mean, So yeah, someone sent me an article on it today.
Jeez, they're loading up that back.
I mean, I like Todd Gurley. It sucks how like injury prone he is, but like I love him as a back. As long as he can get like that one game off here and there and get like limited practice like once a week or like one like light reps day.
I mean, also when he's trying to score a touchdown, he can't. But when he's not supposed to score a touchdown, let the clock run. He scores a touchdown.
Didn't he lead
in Detroit?
Didn't he lead the league in like touchdowns by running back? Like for a good portion of the last season.
Yeah, up until like weeks 9 or 10.
Yeah, it was insane because like he was literally just like they were using him as like a goal line running back, which was great as like a fantasy owner in like a half PPR league.
He basically was Mike Tolberting it though. He was getting like 30 yards a game, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I was fine with it.
Great.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, like he's getting
like
0 receptions. Like that's perfect. We're not getting that many points
in fantasy.
Yeah, the old 4th, 5th round gem right there.
I mean, Detroit's backfield right now is hysterical. If they do sign, is it official? Gurley ain't news, or is just
he was visiting?
Yeah, so I think he was like working out in all reality.
I feel like Gurley's got to go to some place who isn't like they almost got. He just got to go to like a contender who only needs him to be like a mix it up back. Honestly, I would love to see him go to your boys, Kev. I would love to see him in New England because Bill would find it
good.
I know you're good, but the best fit for him would be like a New England or a Kansas City where he doesn't have to carry the load and he's there to and they'll just find ways to use him. I think Gurley's going to have a bounce back season. Atlanta basically is inept at running the football anyway, so their last good running back was Warwick Dunn.
Look, I don't want to be the last stop in his career because that's going to be an ugly stop, and I think his next stop's the last stop.
I think he's got another life in his. I think the problem was Atlanta, unfortunately, is probably maybe when you think of the Atlanta Falcons, the only running you think of is Michael Vick. I'm sorry, I don't remember a good running back they've ever had. Like they had Coleman Freeman.
Yeah.
Freeman was a fantasy disappointment every fucking year. Coleman is on the Jets fighting for a second spot right now. He's probably going to lose to Jamal Williams, their draft pick out of North Carolina. Honestly, I kind of think if Gurley gets signed by any contender, he might have a revive to his career. Honestly, that's my honest to God opinion. I think that last year in Atlanta was a raw deal because the problem is they can't run the ball unless they have like Warwick Dunn behind that line of scrimmage.
Todd Gurley will never make another Pro Bowl in his career.
Oh, I'm not saying he's going to make another Pro Bowl. I'm saying he's going to have like a Reggie Bush kind of season where like when he went to Detroit or Miami, like where he had like 1,000-yard season. It wasn't like great, but it was still good.
Some other things Todd Gurley's never going to do. He's never going to get above 200 carries in his career. He's never going to rush for 1,000 yards again, and he's never going to rush for 10 touchdowns again.
I will take
the man has arthritis in his knee. That's not something that gets better. That's something that stays the same if it doesn't get worse.
Okay, I will take 2 bets on that one. I will take a bet that before his career is over, he will score over 10 touchdowns in one season.
In one season, no.
And he will run for over 1,000 yards in one season. I will literally take those bets right now, Kevin.
Pat, yeah, I would too. Bets. Yeah, no, I'd totally take that with the extended season.
Me and Pat run to Vegas right now. Yeah. We're doing this shit.
If he goes to a team that recognizes what they're getting, it's like, hey, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play every snap. I'm gonna have to take some like light reps in practice. Like you're gonna have to like make sure that I don't hurt myself in practice before even showing up to a game. And then you don't have me play like the majority as like a RB1. Like, yeah, he'll totally get 10 touchdowns in a season.
Like a great place for him would be is San Francisco. You put him next to Raheem
absolute
Mostert,
stable. Yeah.
Raheem Mostert, who is like maybe one of the fastest running backs I've ever seen. Put them together. Oh my Lord. You have Gurley just do all the in-between shit that Mostert struggles at. And in Kyle Shanahan's complex system, it could work. Send him to Seattle in that 17 running back rotation they have. Half of them.
Oh, yeah, because Seattle running backs stay healthy. He'll definitely get 10 touchdowns there.
I mean,
behind that great offensive line that their quarterback loves.
I mean, come on. Penny, Homer, and DJ Dallas will all be down by about week 5. So, yeah, he'll get carries.
And then by week 6, Todd Gurley in his fucking retirement home knees will be dead. It's going to be like a Civil War battlefield. He's going to have to get his leg amputated at the fucking knee.
Jesus.
Look, if they still let Frank Gore play, Todd Gurley can play another season and get
Frank Gore hasn't had serious injuries, though.
Yeah, but tell me that just wear and tear being an NFL running back for like half a fucking century, like old man Gore, doesn't have at least similar effects as a little bit of arthritis.
I also think
how old is
Frank Gore also
26?
26.
Yeah.
Frank Gore also there's have you guys ever heard of the whole theory about the way to get tackled? Like some guys just know how to hit the ground. If you've heard that before, I swear to God, Frank Gore's mastered it. Ever since college when he blew 2 ACLs at Miami, I swear, he's figured it out.
Jared just wanted to mention that Frank Gore played at Miami. That's really the whole point of that.
Yeah.
Jeez. Back when, like 1996?
2001 through 04.
Oh, the last time Miami was good at the game of football.
So Frank Gore fucking retires to be relevant again.
Also, I opened my surprise third beer. Harpoon, Don't Poke the Bears. Brewed with the pride of Weymouth and some guy I went to high school with. Or who went to my high school. He graduated way before me.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to flex that my team's still in the playoffs.
Mine is Mage by Relic Brewing. Very interesting tasting beer. A lot of punch to it. So I'm going to hold that one off the end of the show.
I also love Harpoon. I took someone there, and they described it as their best first date ever. So go me.
There you go. I'm going to go with my Buena Visa.
Once this White Claw's done, I'm switching to Miller Lite.
I wish I should have gotten White Claws today.
I bought like so Pat, for my camping trip, me and my old man both bought 30 racks of Miller Lite, and you would have been so proud. Our entire bottom shelf of our fridge is just 30 racks of Miller Lite for the camping trip. Because everyone in the group we're going with drinks Miller Lite, except for one guy's a Bills fan, drinks Busch Light 'cause he's a fucking heathen.
Speaking about random beers, so I do actually I really like Leinenkugel, like the summer shandies specifically. So I brought some to a friend's house the other day, and then I left them in the fridge. And I just got a text maybe 5 minutes ago of good news, it's bad news. So hit me with it. The response was, my dad likes summer shandies, or likes your summer shandies. So I'm like, okay, I guess those aren't mine anymore.
Oh boy.
Wow. It's also
We have nothing to talk about at the intern. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, well, apparently also Julio, we were talking about this on Tuesday. Apparently Julio had no idea who was on live radio.
Yeah, Fox told Shannon Sharp he's not allowed to talk about it anymore because they're afraid they're going to get sued.
What?
California is a 2-party consent state, so if you are being recorded, both people have to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow! I think there's only a couple 1-party consent states. I live in one of them actually. I found that out. Journalism law. Woohoo! I think Connecticut's still 1-party consent. I'm not sure.
Texas is 2-party as long as we're just randomly blurting out facts about recording consent.
Well, I knew it because of journalism. I thought journalism law. I might have misheard that. I'm not even sure.
So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 2-party consent states.
Okay. Out of 50.
California, Connecticut.
Fuck.
For electronic recordings only, all parties must be aware of recordings with few exceptions. For in-person recordings, the rule is only 1-party consent. Florida, Hawaii, generally 1-party, but requires 2-party consent if the recording device is installed in a private place. Illinois, listening, transmitting, or recording non-electronic private conversations require consent by all parties. Maryland, Massachusetts, only secret recordings are banned. but is the only state without a public location exception. So I'm assuming that means like if you're in public.
I
like,
think we're really
cops or something.
splitting hairs on this one.
Well, yeah. I mean, the law is very dense. I've had to read it for my job, and it sucks. Montana requires notification only, so they don't have to agree to it. You just have to tell them that you can do it. New Hampshire, Oregon, 1 party for electronic communications, 2 party for in-person. Pennsylvania,
That's so backwards.
and then Washington. However, Section 3 of the Washington law states that permission is given if any of the parties announces that they will be recording the call in a reasonable manner if the recording contains that announcement.
Okay, so they run around the corner. I'm recording this. Run forward and say, "Hey, I have a question for you."
That's only for electronic stuff, I guess. I don't really know. So,
But I also did see, though, building off of the Julio Jones thing, that the Falcons are starting to field multiple calls and offers about Julio. So
They should.
they have been. They have.
but now they're making it public. I think now they have to, because Julio probably got a call from his agent, and Arthur Blank was like, "Dude, what the hell?"
Well, like, I just don't see how like it wasn't like planned or intentional for like Julio to say that. You know what I mean?
Also, when
My-
Shane would skip record.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet. It was at Tyler I Am. He tweeted in quotes like, "Wow, why is Shannon calling me? He usually records undisputed at this time. I'd better answer and make sure everything's okay." But my favorite thing about it, though, was a couple days before that, there was a picture that went around of Julio in a Cowboys sweatshirt. And Cowboys fans like, "Oh, we're getting Julio." First off, y'all don't fucking need Julio. You need defense. You have enough receivers.
You saw
but
how
then-
tight as it is.
And then they asked him, "Are you going to Dallas?" He's like, "No, I want to win."
Literally, and Skip's face during that thing was like,
I cannot stand Skip Bayless.
Drip Bayless, though, I gotta give the man credit, though. His sneaker game's on point.
He's
Yeah.
a rich guy.
I know, but his takes are as terrible as they come.
Yeah, if I was rich, I would literally just pay someone to do my clothes shopping. I'd be like, "Hey, here's a blank check. Please go buy me clothes. Like that are gonna look good. I'll just wear whatever because I can't dress myself in a fashionable way.
I can half dress myself.
And I can only imagine an older white dude is in the same exact boat where he's like, yeah, I don't know what's fashionable.
I mean, guys, look at me. I am the pinnacle of fashion. If you ever need fashion advice, just ask me. I'm your guy.
Gotcha.
Kevin, I lean to you for all fashion advice. One time I asked Kevin, "Hey, Kevin, how many bracelets? Too many bracelets?" He goes, "If you're asking that question, you have too many."
Am I wrong?
Then I asked a chick at the bar like 3 hours later. She goes, "Honestly, the amount's okay. Just don't do it anymore." I'm like, "Cool, man," because I got 6 on the farm, and then this 2 on the watch.
I would like to change my answer.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a heterosexual man, 1 is too many.
Keep drinking, you fucking
Watch
asshole.
doesn't count because it's a watch, not a bracelet. But I'm just
Keep
saying,
drinking.
unless you're rich, a woman, or into other men, 1 is too many.
I'm secretly rich, guys. I haven't told you yet.
Jesus.
Oh my god! All right, since Kevin's just gonna get all sorts of attacking on my fashion sense.
Yes, I am. You're the stereotypical, like, oh, what should I wear? A jersey. Yes, that's what I'll wear to my first date.
Never, never, dude. My
Okay,
mother
Pat-
was a career
Pat,
fashion designer.
Pat, tell me if I'm wrong. Can you see Jared wearing a jersey to a date?
Under specific circumstances, absolutely. Like if
Like
you met at a
early
sports
on
bar,
in a relationship.
like
Hell
if you met a girl at a sports bar who was like a diehard Eagles fan, are you telling me you wouldn't rock a Carson Wentz jersey to like the first time you see her outside
I
of that
might
setting?
have like an Eagles hat on, but that's about it.
You wear
Okay,
hats to
that's
date?
That's just as bad, if not worse.
What? You wear a hat on a date?
I've done it before. Yes, I'm sorry.
Jesus
I have.
Christ! No wonder you're single. What the fuck?
Okay,
Who wears a hat on a date?
All right,
Unless
out of,
it's
like, the
to a
7
baseball
first-
game.
Out of the 7 first dates I've been on, I've worn a hat on like 3 of them. 2 of them, maybe.
That's almost half. How many dates have you been on to a baseball game?
1.
Did you wear a hat to that one?
Actually, no.
But no, that's the one time you can.
Oh wait, no, I did. I had like a Nike track hat on.
I'm good. Guys, sound off in the comments. Can you wear a hat on a first date or 8? Yeah, a first date.
It was like a fitted hat, the one I wore last time.
Like,
Doesn't make it better.
again, I think it depends. Like, I mean, I'm not a hat guy. I like by no means do I like. I do not look like. I own like 1 hat. Let me show you how bad I look in a hat. This is never like this isn't a look that I want to show someone to get like a good first impression, right? Like I look like a psychopath. So like I would never wear that on like a date to begin with. But I think if you were like going, to
I am a hat
beach or
guy.
whatever-
That's the difference.
Well,
But-
who goes to the beach on a first date, though?
So a friend of mine actually suggested this because it's like the best way to figure out how somebody looks without makeup. Because like you go into the water and everything, but I don't know that it would have to be a thing where it's like, it's summertime, like beach vibes. It's like, all right,
I
cool.
was at
like-
a club though, like our bar club, like kind of hybrid.
You wear hats to clubs?
Hey,
It
like,
was a
you wear
bar.
hats.
It was a bar that had a dance floor. Let's be clarification.
Okay, still raises the question, what's wrong with you?
I was not the only guy at that bar wearing a hat. Not even joking.
Okay, so congrats. You were surrounded by idiots.
Says the man. It says the man in a floral shirt right now.
Look, I look good, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I've gotten many a compliment on my attire during these live streams.
You're attacking me on mine, but you've never seen me out except for like twice.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
Whatever.
Wearing a hat on a first date is absurd. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
Also, I do like the excuse like, oh, I was surrounded by guys who were wearing shirts or were wearing hats rather.
Oh my god!
Like, okay, yeah, I was also surrounded by guys who were saying Sig Heil. Doesn't mean it's okay to do.
Yeah, that's a leap. That's a leap, bro.
It's just mind-blowing to me that people think it's okay to wear a hat on a first date. Outside of some exception.
In my defense, it was a very casual date that was not like it was like, yeah, let's go. It was like that weird line where it's like, are we just hanging out or is it a date kind of thing? But it ended up being kind of a date, and we were both kind of dressed kind of casually about it, so that's why it worked.
Was she wearing a hat?
Actually, she was.
Oh man.
All right, so y'all were
Yeah,
made for each other.
yeah,
then in
yeah,
that
you go back to
situation.
her.
Actually, we're not clearly because Kevin, if you've paid attention to any of my social life the past 3 weeks, you realize why we ain't meant for each other.
Fair, but also, I mean, just wearing a hat on a date's just a bad move.
I mean, hers was pink, mine was black, so it worked.
It's just a bad move. What if she wants to run her fingers through your hair, Jared? What if things go well?
Okay, first of all, my hairstyle works now that I've got the whole like tight on the sides, kind of a little cross swoop kind of shit, whatever. But back when I went out with her, it was like still in that in between. I just cut all my hair off stage, so my hair was in that in between, like Jay Leno 90s spike up in the front kind of bullshit that I was doing. So.
Yeah, we got to go back to the old 3-piece suit first date. Break out the fedora.
Damn straight.
Break out the fedora.
I'll go full flat brim army officer, like flat brim. We're doing this.
Like a Stetson style.
Yeah, like old,
Jesus.
like Doc Holliday, like just flat giant hat. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, Doug Dimmadome style, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. That's the look I want to rock to my next first date.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just taking a girl out to Wendy's looking like Doug Dimmadome. That's what
I'm taking a girl out to Wendy's. Pat, I think the hat's your least of your props at that point.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is you set the bar so low on the first date, it can only go up after
I mean, okay, so so I'll ask this then. what is the only time it's acceptable to bring a girl to Wendy's on a first date? Is if you went to the bar and you both got trucked, and at that point, Wendy's is totally acceptable.
Yeah, I think it's a very reasonable thing. Like after the fact, where it's like not the first stop.
Also, the fast food joint you pick is a judgment of your character too.
That's true. Like, I don't know. I feel like for me, like Wendy's top tier. But if you were just like, oh man, like I really want like. I'd be pissed if they said like a Starbucks sandwich or something. I'd be like, you can just leave. Like
anyone who goes to like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, anything, anyone who goes to one of those places just for the food is concerning.
Yeah, no, I work with some of those people. They're fucking terrifying human beings. They're like, I have 3 coworkers. Most of my coworkers are like ages 25 and up guys. There's 3 or 4 girls who work with us who are packers. They're 19 years old. They all eat the Starbucks food, and I'm like, why would you waste your money like this?
Yeah.
If it's on the way to work for them,
he's made his return. He missed everybody.
Fine, but like if someone goes, oh, like, are you hungry? Like, what do you want to get? And they go, oh, I want to go to like Starbucks. No.
Taco Bell acceptable.
Oh,
Wendy's acceptable.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A acceptable. Ladies, if you want the fast food from heart, say, hey, let's go get some Popeyes. All right, bet. I'm buying. We're going.
I feel like because like the original question was like the first date type thing.
Canes too.
If someone was just straight up like let's grab Taco Bell, I think you have to recognize that the odds of you smashing after that are astronomically low. Like,
and if they are, don't eat the booty.
Like,
Cover your ears.
Like I'm a very seasoned, experienced Taco Bell guy. Like you guys know, it's a couple times a week, and like even still, my body's pretty like iffy on it. But like, even if it was just like a once a month thing, if like after the date, it's like, hey, like let's DoorDash some Taco Bell, or like, oh, let's grab some Taco Bell on like the way home. You gotta understand, like, I don't think you're smashing after that. I think there's some like bathroom accommodations that have to be taken into account.
I will say this: I've never had a bad like stomach experience after Taco Bell ever in my life.
Hang on, Pat. I would like to challenge your assertion that if you get Taco Bell, you're not smashing after.
Okay.
What if you're Odell Beckham Jr.?
Oh shit! And Kevin wins.
Yeah.
Kevin wins.
I concede. Yeah, that's as easy as that.
If you just one day you wake up as Odell Beckham Jr., I mean, you never know.
Jesus.
It's like that Freaky Friday music video with Lil Dicky.
Oh my god. A new season of Dave's coming out, I think next month.
Ooh,
I didn't finish the first season.
Oh, dude, how?
Well, because Pat, except for you, my brother-in-law, nobody else has that sense of humor.
It's
like,
good. It's just not
it's
something
good.
I'm
it's
like,
just,
oh, I want to watch all.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not going out of my way to watch
more.
Dave.
I felt the opposite. I was actually upset that it was like an FX show, not like a Hulu or even like a Netflix show where it's like, here's your whole season. It's like, oh, no, you got to wait till next week. Same thing with
they're starting to do that. Streaming servers are starting to go like, you got to wait till next week.
Disney
I hate
Plus
that.
only does that shit.
Yeah.
I want to binge
I
watch Bad Batch. Kiss my ass.
I don't hate it. Also, it bothers me the Bad Batch. The episode lengths are going down every week.
I know. The first one was almost a fucking full-length movie.
Yeah, first one was 71 minutes. The one after that was 27. Then 25. And then last week's was 23.
I mean, I had a tradition going because like it went Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then there was a week break and then Bad Batch. The day I got this little knucklehead, literally to calm him down because nobody else was like literally like it was crazy in my house. I literally sat him down. Me and him watched Falcon and Winter Soldier like episodes 1, 2, and 3 just to kind of keep himself calm because you know when he was this big, now he's double that size, aren't you? Yeah, this monster that I have. Yeah, apparently people love Ghost. He's good for ratings. And he's a very happy boy right now.
anything and everything for ratings.
Oh yeah, and we're ratings hoes out here. Okay, so we're also placing bets. What's the over/under for me and Pat's Madden game after this?
I don't like my team this season, like in particular. Not that I've ever liked my team, but like this season, my Madden team's just not good.
See, I'm fucked because my team can't stop the run this year. You can't pass the ball on me. All my corners are freak athletes, but the problem is I can't stop the run.
I lost my number 2 running back, which is like a big issue because like obviously like having a stable is like the important part of my team. And it's like my 3rd string is like a rookie who's just not like he hasn't found like his niche yet.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance I just lose that game.
I mean, we'll see, one, how trashed I am in my kickoff. 2, also, in the Pat Jared Bowl, there was the one time I pissed Pat off, sat all my starters, and Pat then proceeded to score 48 points on my unanswered, and I won by 4.
Yeah.
I felt, and afterward I said something to one of our buddies, and I'm like, I don't know why he got so pissed. He goes, you pulled all your starters and started playing like dog shit and got drunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I get pissed too.
Well, yeah, because it was just like, oh, bro, like I'm still here to like play the game. Like we're trying to do the same thing here. It's just you've now like devalued my team to the point where your backups are in. Like, okay.
Even the worst part is like half those backups I put in ended up being like actually good players, like 2-3 years down the road. But me and Pat are like, we're not. There's only 4 teams left in our league. It's Kevin's team, our boy Justin's team, and me and Pat's teams.
Justin dropped out of the league then.
He's out.
Yeah, so it's just us 3. It's just the corner booth.
Wow. Okay. When did he drop out?
Right after. I don't even think he drafted. Did he draft?
He drafted.
Then he dropped out like week 1 or week 2.
Holy shit! So, wow. I'm playing one of you two in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're playing Kevin in the Super Bowl.
Pat, I believe in you.
Thank you.
I wanted to a Jared Pat Super Bowl would be the best way to end this league.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like there's something like another season anyways.
What I don't think we're allowed to. I think it stops at 25.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what Justin was telling me. He says it stops at 25. So, I mean, I also don't blame him because we
2 years.
2 years, man. We've been kicking ass. But no, it's crazy. I mean, honestly, after this, somebody's like, "Would you buy Madden 22?" I'm like, I would, but like, after what we just accomplished, 25 straight years of playing fucking Madden,
two real life years.
Yeah,
like playing this league. That's the stat. That's just so insane. Like,
here's a crazy stat for you, Pat. I drafted a running back in like year 4.
Mm-hmm.
Had him for 15 years. I drafted his son 3 years ago.
Okay, I don't think it's. I think there's random names. Yeah, there's random names.
Well, I mean, listen, Dunn, I'll take it. Same college, I'll take it. I'm gonna say it's just a kid, similar size and weight, I'll take it. But still, like 20 years after I draft him, I draft his son. I'll take it. We've been there for a while. Kevin's out here munching on popcorn. I'm holding a cat.
My dad made popcorn.
Nice. I have takeout coming home from me, I guess, because my sister is the goat. She literally goes, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey, coming over for family dinner?" She goes, "Yeah." So mom said you're recording, so we're just gonna go out and have dinner. I'm like, "Wow, okay." I'm shafted for dinner. She goes, "No, I'm gonna tell mom to bring home takeout." I'm like, "You're the best, thank you." So yeah, because I always make a lot of dinners for my family, so a little payback, give me some takeout. I gotta feed this knuckle, even though he's just purring away.
I'm just interested in the popcorn.
Oh, I know, right? Kev, what flavor popcorn?
Just popcorn.
Oh wow, Steve, no white cheddar seasoning.
No, we like salt and butter.
The movie theater.
Yeah, we didn't like throw garlic on there and like drizzle caramel over it. Like,
wow, that combination went south so fast.
I mean, no. He makes it in the whirly pop, puts salt and butter on it, and it's good to go.
There you go. All right. A pretty short show today, but also sports news today's been kind of off.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have talked NBA playoffs, but then like, oh my God, the Knicks won a game and guys climbed telephone poles. We kind of knew it was going to happen.
We talk about NBA players getting spit on and popcorn thrown on them.
Oh, gee. As Kevin's got popcorn, perfect timing.
Both guys were suspended indefinitely from those arenas.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, shout out to the NBA for actually taking their shit seriously.
NBA had nothing to do with it. It was all the team's decisions.
Well, shout out to the Wizards or 76ers? 76ers, it was their fan, right?
It's 76ers and the Knicks.
Yeah. Well, shout out to those two, the 76ers and Knicks, for actually being classy organizations and kicking those boys out. Well, then again, James Dolan kicked the guy out for telling him to sell the team, so the threshold's pretty low.
I think spitting on Trae Young deserves.
Obvious. I mean, also apparently it was over 50 Cent's head. That's the rumor. Like 50 Cent was in the row in front of this guy, and the spit went over 50 Cent's head and hit Trae Young. Also, come on, guys. Really? Spitting on an opposing player? Are you fucking kidding me?
During a fucking pandemic?
Oh, come on, Kevin. You know it doesn't exist in sporting events.
Yeah, that guy also did not show proper mask discipline.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Suspend him again.
But what if he's
Definitely.
vaccinated? That wasn't sarcasm. I'm being actually serious because I don't even know how they handle that shit, MSG.
You can still spread it. Like you can still get sick with the vaccine.
Yeah, I know.
Also, most places you still have to wear a mask in.
I think because I'm going to 2 games at the Link this year. I think I don't have to wear a mask in, but I have to show my vaccine card, like actual physical vaccine card. So, which I'm totally fine with. Shout out to my boss, 2 paid days off for going to get it done.
I wish.
Why are you biting my? Okay, so Ghost is officially biting my hand, so he's hungry. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Korner with pregame. Kevin, who the hell is this athlete? I tried to pronounce his name before.
Alex, I forgot the fuck his first name was.
Why did you choose Manti Te'o's girlfriend? That's what I would have been my pick. Or Mark Simino.
Alex Wojciechowicz.
Okay.
Oh, also, Jared's a fake Eagles fan. Confirmed.
What do you mean?
He won 2 NFL championships as a center, linebacker, and end for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, you know what? Old school ass Eagles teams. Okay, I know Chuck Banderick and Tommy McDonald and a couple other old guys. I don't remember every single
Wow,
one.
congrats. You know a guy who literally has 2 awards named after him.
Tommy McDonald does not have 2 awards named after him.
Bednarik only has 1, but still.
All right, I don't know every single old Eagles player, okay?
I can name every single Patriots player from the 1948 season.
Oh, Jesus. All right. He's pissed. All right.
You ready? Do you want me to do it?
No, I actually don't.
Okay, so guys, guess what? Jared doesn't know the NFL at all. Patriots were founded in 1960. That's why I can name every player from 1948. Because
there are none. Well, because, the AFL, they were the Boston Patriots originally. In the formation of the AFL, which is what, like early 60s, right?
Oh, yeah, but not every AFC team is from the AFL.
I understand that.
Some teams move from the NFL to the AFL, or the NFC to NFC.
Yeah. I do need to bone up on my history of the old school, like the old NFL, like the merger and everything else, but, I'm getting there. I think it's a good time to call it a day, boys.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Korner with Pregame. I'm Jared. That's Kev. It's Pat. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. I mean, Memorial Day weekend. Wow. I'm wanting football season so bad. I'm fast forwarding through the entire summer. Also, shout out to our guys at eatsofficial.com. Kevin, of course, rocking those gorgeous shades right now.
You got the website right this time.
I know, right? I also sent that promo code in our things to so many friends and family, and hopefully I'll buy something. Affordable shades, cool styles. You can't beat it, honestly, and also fuck Pit Vipers. Eatsofficial.com, promo code Korner Booth, all caps. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Korner Booth pregame. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy it.